Hi, this is Ken Block. I am here in the UK. I was a fan of rally when I was a kid, like the way that the cars jumped and slid. I never really had much interest in other motorsports. Rally is what inspired me. Like, it was a realistic car that I could understand, as opposed to like a Formula One open wheel car that doesn't relate to regular cars. And coming from dirt biking, sliding and jumping in dirt, and I could relate to that, especially in the 80s. Everything from racing in Monte Carlo to seeing those guys come over and attack Pikes Peak. It was really a cool era of that type of driving and that type of car. And then in the 90s, it was just Colin McRae. Colin was a huge inspiration. Colin and I actually got along really well. And the reason why Colin and I got along really well is that we have a real pure enjoyment for the car itself. Like having fun with the car. And we raced a couple events together and did some tests and stuff together. And that's, it was all about what could we do with the car and how much fun could we have with the car. And I grew up skateboarding and snowboarding and riding dirt bikes, and I didn't really compete. When I got into stage rally, the only time you see the car is you're either a test for the race or you're in the race. And I always wanted to be like, hey, well, can I play with this somewhere else? I want to enjoy the vehicle and push the limits of the vehicle and enjoy it in a way that isn't just stopwatch connected. Gymkhana, you actually need to slide the car around. So you need the car to be able to gain and lose traction to be able to get around, say a barrel very quickly, because you're supposed to do a 540 around that. If you had to do it with all grip, with the steering lock, it just would be very slow. So the setup of the car is all very much like gravel racing, where you want really the car to move around and to get the weight transfer and to have the rear end break loose and be very controllable, because we still want grip, but we want it in a very nimble way to where I can break traction and then be able to control it in a very simple, very controllable way, but being able to slide the car. It was a horrible car. It was a hand-me-down from my mom. It was a Toyota Corolla.
Did it teach you anything about car handling?
No, it was horrible. My first real car that I bought that was more of a performance car was like an 86 Volkswagen 16-valve GTI. And that was like the first time I actually, really got to have a performance car like that. And I mimicked, what I saw the rally drivers do at the time, and pulling the handbrake in the snow. And, as soon as I had keys in my hand to drive a car, that was my inspiration. It all came from rally.